have every faith that you understand. Incidentally, the time machine's model is Type C204. I doubt I need to tell you what the C stands for.
It's for Christina.
The Target World Line's charming little nickname comes care of me as well, which is to say it comes from you. Care to guess its significance?
There's none.
Bingo. There's none. And to further please our whimsy, Operation Skull will be the name we assign to this mission. Forge of yesterday whatever you must to save the future, without detectably altering the past as you understood it. Okabe Rintaro sees Makise lying dead on the ground in a pool of her own blood. Keep the past for all intents and purposes where it is. Deceive yourself in every last detail. Deceive the world. Do this, and victory is assured. Best of luck to you, old friend. L. Psi. Congru.
Imagine waking up one day to discover that time travelers are real, that they walk among us, blending into society, hiding in plain sight. What if history's biggest secrets were shaped by people from the future? What if some of the world's greatest minds had knowledge beyond their time? And what if you've already met a time traveler without even knowing it? The idea of time travel has fascinated humanity for centuries, from ancient myths to modern science fiction. But what if it's more than just a fantasy? What if time travelers have already visited us, or are still here? Let's explore the most bizarre cases, eerie coincidences, and unsettling evidence that suggests time travelers could be living among us today. Time travel. A scientific possibility? Time travel isn't just the stuff of fiction. Some of the greatest scientific minds, including Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking, have entertained the possibility. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, time is not fixed. It's relative. This means that, under the right conditions, traveling through time is theoretically possible. Scientists have already observed time dilation. Astronauts on the International Space Station experience time at a slightly different rate than people on Earth due to the effects of gravity. While this is only a fraction of a second, what if future technology could amplify this effect? Could advanced civilizations, or even secret government experiments, have already unlocked the secrets of time travel? Mysterious cases that suggest time travel is real. Throughout history, there have been bizarre incidents that some believe could be evidence of time travelers. Let's take a look at some of the most chilling cases. 1. The mysterious man from Taured. In 1954, an airport in Tokyo experienced a strange event. A man arrived with a passport from a country called Taured, a place that doesn't exist. He had official documents, a history of traveling between countries, and bank statements from institutions that also didn't exist. Authorities detained him for questioning, but the next morning, he had vanished from a locked room. Was he a confused traveler from a parallel timeline, or something even stranger? 2. The time-traveling hipster. In a 1941 photograph taken during the reopening of a bridge in Canada, one figure stands out. Among the crowd of old-fashioned people, a young man appears to be wearing sunglasses, a modern hoodie, and holding a camera that was far ahead of its time. Many believe he was a time traveler caught on film. 3. The man who knew too much, John Titor. In the early 2000s, an anonymous internet user calling himself John Titor claimed to be a time traveler from the year 2036. He made several predictions about the future, some of which seemed eerily accurate. He described a future where global conflict would change the world and advanced AI would reshape society. Was it a clever hoax? Or could he have been telling the truth? Are governments hiding time travel technology? Many believe that if time travel were real, powerful organizations would do everything to keep it secret. Some even speculate that projects like the Philadelphia experiment or Project Pegasus involved attempts to manipulate time itself. Could hidden experiments already be happening behind closed doors? If time travelers exist, wouldn't they be working in the shadows to protect history or change it? The Mandela effect. Proof of timeline manipulation? Have you ever remembered something one way only to find out the world remembers it differently? The Mandela effect is a phenomenon where large groups of people recall events, logos, or facts differently from recorded history. Some believe this is evidence of alternate timelines colliding. Could time travelers be shifting reality without us even realizing it? Some of the most famous Mandela effect examples include the Berenstain Bears versus the Berenstein Bears. Luke, I am your father. Never actually being said in Star Wars, people remembering Nelson Mandela dying in the 1980s, even though he lived until 2013. If history has been altered, could time travelers be responsible? How to spot a time traveler? If time travelers are real, how could we identify them? Here are some potential clues. They possess knowledge they shouldn't have. Imagine meeting someone who accurately predicts future events. They use outdated or futuristic language. A time traveler might struggle with slang or cultural changes. They appear out of nowhere. There are many stories of mysterious figures who arrive without explanation. They have unexplained abilities, enhanced intelligence, strange devices, or a lack of historical knowledge about the present. Some even believe famous figures like Nikola Tesla, Leonardo da Vinci, or even Elon Musk could have been visited by time travelers, or might be ones themselves. What if you are a time traveler? Here's a mind-blowing thought. What if you are a time traveler, but you just don't remember? Some theories suggest that time travelers could be living normal lives without realizing their true origins. Maybe their memories were wiped to prevent paradoxes. Or maybe history was already altered in ways we'll never truly understand. If time travel is possible, then the past, present, and future may all be connected in ways we can't yet comprehend. Is the truth hidden in plain sight? Could time travelers already be among us? Are they shaping the world behind the scenes, ensuring history unfolds in a specific way? Or are they simply observers, watching events unfold without interference? The mystery remains unsolved. But one thing is certain. The more we explore the possibilities of time travel, the more questions arise. Perhaps one day we'll have undeniable proof. Or maybe we already do, and we just haven't noticed. Let us know what you think in the comments. Have you ever experienced something that made you question time itself? And if you could travel to any point in history, where would you go? Subscribe to ALT Future for more mind-bending theories about the future, the unknown, and the impossible. Until next time, stay curious, blast off.